see what there is to do in the large state of Alaska. So here it is. Next to Canada. The Arctic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean at the bottom, and the Bering Sea. Before you go to Alaska, fun facts that you should know. The name Alaska is derived from the word Aliska, meaning Great Land. Alaska celebrates two of its own holidays, Stewart's Day and Alaska Day. They don't tell us when that is, though. Dog mushing is the official state sport. And here it looks like a picture of dog mushing, dogs pulling a sled. Alpine forget-me-not is the state flower. The state flag of Alaska displays 8 gold stars forming the Big Dipper and Polaris on a dark blue field. And Alaska has 2 time zones. Alaska time zone and the Hawaii Aleutian time zone. And it shows, in comparison to the United States, continental United States. The 48 states here is the size of Alaska. So quite large. It would span over several states. Plot your course. Many ways of vacationing in Alaska. You could fly, go on a cruise, go on a road trip, or by ferry. By road, by sea, by rail, and by air. The native Alaskan culture. First people to inhabit Alaska. So having a lot of influence today on Alaska. We have the interior, Fairbanks, Denali area, the heartland of Alaska. Since the culture here is as diverse as the landscape, this region is home to gold mining history, spectacular northern lights, and the tallest mountain in North America, Denali. It's a namesake national park, natural hot springs, mountain ranges, rivers, lakes, tundra, scenic roads, and a host of wildlife. experience true solitude. And we have herds of wild caribou. And let's see our temperatures in the winter. The high is -8 degrees Fahrenheit, and the low would be -19, so 19 degrees below zero Fahrenheit, with 4 hours of daylight in the winter, but then in the summer you have 23 hours of daylight. So I'm sure that 1 hour is just kind of like a twilight, and then you go back into daylight. It'd be unusual. I'm not sure if sleep patterns get a little bit messed up during that time. You would probably just get used to it. Then we have the southwest. So the Aleutian Islands in this corner near the Bering Sea. Look for massive bears. Kodiak Island is known for the Kodiak brown bear, a distinct subspecies, the largest bear in the world. We have camping, fishing, wildlife viewing, hunting, and whale watching. And you can also explore the volcanic landscapes. And here we have a little bit warmer temperatures. The high in the winter is 13 degrees Fahrenheit, with 8 hours of daylight in the winter and 17 in the summer. It looks like the high summer temperature gets up to around 61 degrees Fahrenheit. The Inside Passage. This area, which includes Juneau. This coastal region is covered in misty rainforest and tidewater glaciers where marine mammals such as orca and humpback whales, otters, sea lions, and seals abound. Similar temperatures to the previous region. Can encounter gold rush history, embark on a boat tour, South Central, Anchorage, and then going up to Denali. We have the falls. Almost everyone who travels to Alaska passes through this region. Over half of the state's population lives here. hours to up to 24 hours of sunlight. Much of the state basks in during the summer. Locals enjoy sunlit activities around the clock, even biking, gardening, and walking the dog well into the night. The farther you go, the more sunlight you'll experience. So in the northernmost city, it says the sun rises on May 10th and doesn't set until August 2nd. So you have 85 days of straight sunlight. The Northern Lights. We've got the humpback, the gray whale, and the orca. And brown and black bear, the bald eagle, caribou, Dall sheep, the horned puffin, moose, sea otter, Steller sea lion, and the wolf. Most visited Glacier Bay National Park. 3 million visitors per year. Easygoing and undemanding. All the different things you can do: snowshoeing, hot springs, e-biking, dog sledding. Then we have the moderate to intermediate: glacier trekking, ziplining, skiing, kayaking, helicopter tours, and extreme sports: backcountry skiing, surfing, pack rafting, backcountry trekking, scuba diving, and ice climbing. Also check out arts and culture. And of course, food, seafood, and some bars and pubs, and some locally made items, some beadwork, different art, soaps, where to stay, staying at Northern Lights Lodging in a yurt or a tent. motorhome there. Alaska Photo Adventures. Photo tours. Get photos of the